Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to discuss about value analysis and value engineering. So what do you mean by value? Value is defined as the lowest cost per paid for reliably providing the required function or services at the desired time and place with essential quality. So value is the cost that is paid for a required function or service on that particular time and place with essential quality. What is value analysis or value engineering? Value analysis, also known as value engineering and value management, is a systemic and function based approach to improve the value of product, pro- projects, or process. It is an approach to improve the value of a product or process by understanding its constituent components and their associated cost. It is the application of several techniques to identify the functions of a product or service and provide them at the lowest cost. It seeks to find improvements to the components by using several creative and analytical techniques by either reducing their cost or increasing the value of the function. Value analysis is a method where the cost is reduced, and by reducing the cost and improving the value or increasing the value of the function by applying several new techniques and application, adding more components and constituent to the product, which will finally increase the value of the product, and thus it will bring more profit for the organization in that same cost, or in the uh, less cost also. That is, the cost might be lesser than the total cost sometime. So it is a process, mainly it is a process where more value is added to a new product by several techniques. Merits of value analysis. Larry Mills was the father of the value method or value engineering, a problem-solving method developed at GE in the late 1940s. The benefits of merits are as follows. So Larry Mills was the first person who discovered this value analysis method. Improvement in product design. So in this process, the product design is improved, high quality is maintained, elimination of wastage, savings in cost, unnecessary expenditure can be identified, cost of existing products or services decreases. So the unnecessary expenditure that is being created can be identified, and from that uh, we can we can lower the cost, and that will be profitable for us. As the cost is reduced, the total cost is reduced, then the savings also increases. So through this method only we can identify those areas, we can identify those unnecessary costs. Cost of existing products or services decreases, thus the whole cost of the existing product or service decreased. Product value gets improved for new materials and processes. Thus, adding new equipments or techniques and components to the new product, the original value of the product in the market increased or improved for adding new materials and processes. Thus, it will bring more profit to the organization. Greater profits, higher returns on investment. Thus, on investing, we are getting higher returns or higher profits back to the organization. Generation of new ideas and products. Through these new ideas and new techniques are coming, thus a new kind of product is being generated. A new product is being generated. Neglected areas are brought under focus and wide spectrum of application. The areas which are being neglected are brought under focus, and those areas are on those areas correction is being done as they are coming under the focus. Stages of value analysis. To select those critical areas where a potential for cost reduction is expected. To select those critical areas where a cost means those areas are needs to be find out first of all where a cost reduction can be done, and after finding those areas the cost reduction is done. Okay. Analysis. Examine data at an Pareto analysis. Through Pareto analysis it is done, that is a selection and orientation, that is a cost reduction techniques. Analysis. Examine data at a value analysis group or team meeting, records the minutes of each brainstorming session. So this analysis is done in a group or a value analysis meeting where the records of the last meeting or the meeting that is going on is recorded. What is minute? Minutes are the important points, are the important areas that are being discussed in the meeting, that needs to be written for further actions, for further brainstorming sessions. Apply taste for value. So it needs to be applied whether it is okay or not, for and propose further actions. The further actions that need to be done, need to be take. Recording ideas. Write down minutes of analysis and circulate them to groups, including agenda for next meeting. So after writing down the minutes of the analysis, it needs to be circulated into groups and team, and the next agenda or the next protocol or the next goal of the meeting are to be written for the next meeting. Innovation or creativity. Arrange team meeting in order to discuss ideas and analyze new information obtained. Think upon practical measures for reducing cost and increasing value. So, in this stage, several kinds of new techniques and innovations are coming up, new creativity is coming up, so that a new kind of product is coming or service is coming, which will be profitable for the company. Value refers to economic value, which can be subdivided into follows. So, what are the kinds of value? First is cost value. Cost value is the sum of all cost incurred in the production, incurred in producing the product. So it is the sum of all cost, that is the sum of raw material cost, labor cost, tool costs, and overheads expended to produce the product. That means it is the uh, total of all cost. Exchange value. Exchange value is the measure of all properties, qualities and feature of the product which make the product possible of being traded for another product or money. For money. So, in a conventional sense, we can say that exchange value refers to the price that a purchaser will offer for the product. The price being dependent upon the satisfaction value which derives from the product. So, suppose मैंने एक AC खरीद लिया. So, after buying the AC, I'll be getting cold air from the AC. So then after feeling the cold air, I am satisfied with the product, and the value I am paying for buying the AC, that is I am getting something, I am getting the AC, and for getting the AC I am giving money. It's something like the barter system, like, right? So for getting something I am paying and for having the facilities of that thing I am paying. So this is the exchange value. For anything, for a mobile, a computer, anything we're buying, we're getting some kind of facilities from the product, right? And as we are happy with the facilities, as we're getting a new thing, as we're getting a new product, on exchange of that we are paying the money. So that is money is the exchange value over here. Use value. Use value is the measure of properties, qualities and feature which make the product accomplish a use or work or service. Use value therefore is the price paid by the buyer or the cost incurred by the manufacturer in order to ensure that the product perform its intended function efficiently. Suppose I have brought a new mobile phone from market, and what I'll expect that the phone will have new features and the phone will perform all the things that I want from it. So this is actually the use value. That is, the phone is having some kind of use. That is why I am buying the product, right? And it's need to be ensured that the phone performs all its functions well, and for that I am providing a value, and that is the use value. Then comes the esteem value. Esteem value is the cost incurred by the manufacturer beyond the use value. It is a perception value. Okay, so suppose I have brought a 20,000 from market, and my friend has brought 40,000 phone from market. All the features of the phone are same, but the 20,000 phone has small display, but the 40,000 phone has bigger display. And according to my perception is that I should brought the phone for my work, and the display is not playing any role in that case. So according to me, I should pay that amount of money only. That is, I think that is okay, right? For 20,000 I'm getting all the features. Why should I pay extra 40,000 for that phone? This is my perception. But my friend thought, no, I am getting a bigger display. It will look better. I'll get a better view from that phone. So it his perception, that is why he is giving more 20,000. So this is the perception value or esteem value I'm paying for any product. So with this, I am ending the video, and thank you for watching, and hope you guys understand. And if you have any queries regarding the topic, please ask in the comment section below. And please, first of all, you need to subscribe and like my videos and subscribe my channel. And till then, goodbye, and I'll be meeting you in the next video. Bye.